You know, we're all looking for the secret to ending stress, right? We think maybe it's a new app or some kind of life hack, but what if the real answer is, well, ancient, like over 2,500 years old? Today, we're going to unpack a teaching that holds a surprisingly powerful and honestly kind of weird answer to this problem we all face.
So, picture this. An old monk. He feels like his time is running out, and he goes to his teacher with just one request. He wants a short, simple teaching that will end all of his suffering before he dies. The answer he got, it was so profound and so simple that it led to his complete freedom. So what on earth was it?
All right, so let's dive into the story. Our main character, if you will, is this monk named Malunkyaputta. And you gotta understand, his request isn't just some casual philosophical question. No, this is an urgent, deeply human plea.
What's so incredible here is just how direct he is. He's basically saying, look, please just cut to the chase. I don't have time for the long-winded stuff. Just give me the core essentials, the one thing I need to know, something I can practice right now by myself to find peace.
And the text really drives this home. It describes him as aged, old, elderly, come to the last stage of life. I mean, this isn't some intellectual puzzle for him. He is literally facing his own mortality, which makes his search for an answer so relatable, right? The stakes for him could not be higher.
So you'd think the Buddha would just give him the secret, right? Nope. What he does next is, well, it's pretty weird. Instead of a direct answer, he starts asking Malunkyaputta a series of very strange questions.
He kicks things off with our sense of sight. He basically asks, hey, Malunkyaputta, think about all the things in the entire universe you've never laid eyes on, that you don't see right now, and that you'll never see. Do you have any desire for them, any passion, any love? I mean, it sounds like a trick question almost. It seems so obvious.
And yeah, of course, Malunkyapputta's answer is a simple, no, Lord. How could you possibly want something you don't even know exists? But this simple no is the first domino to fall in this brilliant line of reasoning.
And this is where it gets really cool. The Buddha doesn't just stop with vision. He systematically does this for every single sense. He goes, okay, what about sounds you've never heard, smells you've never smelled, tastes, physical sensations? And get this, he even covers ideas you've never even had. And for every single one of these questions, the answer is the same, logical, no, Lord. By doing this, the Buddha is laying down this absolutely critical foundation. He's showing that our stress, our desire, our suffering, it's not actually out there in the world. It's born from our direct contact with the world, from what we actually perceive.
Okay, so now that the groundwork is set, now the Buddha finally gives him what he asked for, that short, direct teaching. And folks, this is the absolute heart of the entire story.
And here it is. It's such a radical instruction. He tells him to train himself so that, in reference to the seen, there will be only the seen. In reference to the heard, only the heard. Basically, to experience your senses as pure data, without layering your own story or your judgments on top of it. Seeing is just seeing. Hearing is just hearing. That's it. Nothing extra.
And check out the payoff here. It is absolutely mind-blowing. He says when you stop adding the story of you, I like this, I hate this, I need this, to the raw data from your senses, then the you that gets stressed out, it's just not there in that moment. And if there's no you there to get tangled up in it, guess what? There's no stress. This, the Buddha says, is the end of stress, the whole shebang.
And the amazing thing is, Malunkyaputta gets it instantly. And to prove that he understands, he describes the two completely different paths the mind can take, based on this very teaching.
So let's break this down. On the left, you've got what most of our minds do all day long, right? We get fastened to our experiences. We judge them. We get greedy or annoyed. And what happens? We amass stress. It just keeps piling up. But now look at the right side. This is the mind that's practicing. It's dispassioned. It doesn't cling or get stuck. Feelings come, and then they just fall away. There's nothing for the stress to stick to, so it can't build up. It is a total game changer, a shift from constantly reacting to simply observing.
So, the big question is, did it work? Did this one super brief teaching actually deliver what the old monk so desperately wanted? Well, the end of the story gives us a pretty definitive answer.
And there you have it. He becomes an arahant. Now, what does that mean? It means he became a fully enlightened person who has ended all suffering. That one brief teaching, once he truly understood it and put it into practice, that was it. That was all he needed. It was the key that unlocked everything for him.
So this ancient story really leaves us with a powerful question for our own lives. I mean, think about how much energy we spend trying to rearrange the world around us, just hoping to find a little bit of peace. But what if the secret isn't about changing what we see, but in fundamentally changing how we see it? What if real freedom isn't about getting what you want, but about just letting your experience be simply what it is?